Hello everyone, welcome to Stampin' Grotto. Today we are going to be creating this fairly simplistic slimline card. So let's get started. So this is a large slimline card. You can also make mini ones. This measures 3.5 by 8.5. So we're going to take a piece of basic white cardstock and we're going to cut it to 7 inches by 8.5. And then we're going to score it 3.5 so that you end up with this card base. So here I have one already created. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to create our squares for these. To do this, all I took was some mainly scraps that I had actually. So I cut 3 squares of soft succulent to 2¼ by 2¼ So there's 3 of those. And then, so these are from the Fitting Florets designer series paper, and these were just some, I had a strip that I cut down, so these are 2 inches by 2 inches. So 2 inches by 2 inches. And I did 3 of those as well, and we're going to mat those together. And then for my sentiment, I used the Framed and Festive stamp set, and I used the Noel stamp, so this stamp here, and I just went ahead and stamped that on a piece of basic white cardstock that I had. This is just some scrap pieces that I had, so I cut that. This is, it's about 2.5 by about 7/8 of an inch. And then this is another scrap piece of soft succulent. So this is about 1 inch by about 2 5/8 of an inch. Again, these were scrap pieces that I just kind of gonna use together. So let's go ahead and mat these. So I'm just going to take my Stampin' Seal and I am just going to put a little bit on the back of these, and we are just going to center mat them just like this, and we're going to do that for all 3. Oops. So there's our 3 squares. To get this look here, kind of like an arrow, I just used, this is the Banner's Pick-a-Punch, and I just did kind of each one on either side. So, and then we have this cute little label to go on here. And we're just going to mat these together like we did for our squares. So there we have that. And now we just need to put everything together. So we're going to take our base and we're going to take our 3 and we're going to put Stampin' Dimensionals on these to kind of pop them up a little bit. So I'm just going to put 4 on each one. You could also use some of the foam strips as well. They would work too. Now I'm just going to take the backings off these, and I am going to lay these down. And I'm just eyeballing these. But you can use a ruler or something with a flat edge in order to better align these. And then we're going to take our little Noel sentiment, and we are just going to put a strip of adhesive on that, and then we're just going to lay this down in the center. And then just to add a little bit of a finishing touch to this, I'm going to take my take your pick tool, and I am just going to add a couple of these gold gems. So these are the Gold Adhesive-Backed Swirls that were part of the Fitting Florets set. So there we have it. Now, I did finish my card off by stamping May This Season Be Filled with Peace and Joy. This is also from the same stamp set, and I did that in Evening Evergreen. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to press it down, and there you have it. So relatively quick and simple card. I was able to use up some of my scraps in order to create this. So you could do this for different sentiments and different designer series paper if you are like me and you don't like getting rid of any of your scraps. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you are interested in seeing more, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. Thanks everyone.